Welcome to another eddycurrent.com on location action video. In today's video, I'll be showing you how you can manually adjust your vertical and horizontal gain while using analysis software for tubing, and also tell you why you shouldn't use that feature. Kind of contradictory, huh? So, when you're surface testing, a lot of times if you have a lot of probe motion horizontal, and a lot of the things you're looking for with surface testing, particularly like an aircraft, is you're looking for surface breaking flaws. Well, a lot of times, especially if you're doing materials that have some permeability to them, like carbon steel, for example, your indications can lie very close to the noise plane. You'll have a low separation angle between probe motion and flaws. So what you'll do is you'll either increase your test frequency for carbon steel surface testing. You could also use somewhat your vertical gain. So you can either lower your horizontal gain or raise your vertical gain. Raising the vertical gain is what they do usually independently. Now I'm going to just show you how you could do that with tubing software. Now this is Eddy Vision from CoreStar, and notice the phase of this signal. It's an ID pit in a tube. But you normally adjust your span by just clicking up here. That's a left click, that's a right click. Now if you wanted to adjust the span in a setup, for example, you just hit Shift left button. You see how it puts that grid up there, and then now you can drag the signal size. Then you could store your setup. Now before I was using left and right click, that just does it 2 times or divide by 2. But if you do the shift, you can adjust it to any increment or any value that you like just by sliding your mouse. Now, if you put that grid up there by hitting Shift left button, and then you go down in the expanded strip charts and then just click and drag with your left button, now you're starting to adjust the vertical component of that signal. See that? Dragging it to the right raises your vertical gain. Dragging it to the left decreases your vertical gain. Now, the reason that you don't want to use this when you're doing tube testing is because you want that aspect ratio to stay the same. So I'm going to go into my setup, utilities, I'm going to say reset XY. And when I hit OK, it's going to snap back to what it was. Uh-oh, I take that back. First, I have to get out of that grid. So let me click on that. Let's see, how do I get out of that? Shift, there we go. Now I'm going to go back into Setup, Utility, Reset XY, OK, and say yes. So now it's back to whatever the original aspect ratio was. 1-to-1, they call it. X to Y equals 1. So you want the XY ratio to be 1 for normal testing. And how you account for, if you want more vertical, you just go to your F90 channel, because that's going to give you a separation angle of 90 degrees between shallow surface breaking flaws like ID pit and shallow OD. So yeah, we don't adjust that much, although pretty much every software will allow you to independently adjust X and Y, because guess what? You might want to do some surface testing with this software package. You certainly can. Although most people that use Eddy Vision from CoreStar probably are doing tubing. But hey, you might want to throw on a pencil probe and look at some data using the CoreStar software. Why not? It's free and does a lot of stuff, So anyway, there you go. Little video on adjusting XY, but don't do it for tubing. I hope you enjoyed the video.